Welcome to the untouched and pristine waters of the St. John River, New Brunswick, Canada, where fly fishing enthusiasts find their paradise. Smallmouth paradise. In this show, we'll immerse ourselves in the art of fly fishing and explore the untouched beauty and thrill of angling on this iconic river. Hey everybody, it's Jeff Parks with the New Fly Fisher. We're up here in New Brunswick on the St. John River, and we're fishing with Marlin Prince for beautiful big smallmouth bass. And this episode starts right now on the New Fly Fisher.
The New Fly Fisher is supported by Tourism New Brunswick, Scientific Anglers, Trout Unlimited, WeatherTech Canada.
Our journey this week takes us to the breathtaking Canadian maritime province of New Brunswick. This land is renowned for its vast and untouched wilderness, its rich salmon rivers, lush forests, and pristine landscapes. But what many anglers may not realize is that the St. John River, nestled in this remarkable province, is a hidden gem in its own right. This year, Mother Nature has had a lot of surprises because of the ever-changing climate, and the St. John River has had its share of precipitation.
So starting out this morning pretty early, I think it's around 7, and we got a little overcast, we got some rain. In fact, it looks like we're probably gonna have a lot of rain. And not sure where these smallmouth are gonna be, so we're gonna have to work for them. So, but it is hot, nice hot summer day, and it's also my birthday, which is kind of fun. And what better way to spend your birthday than on the river?
Marlin Prince, our guide this week, is not just a smallmouth guide, but a guide of various species, such as muskie and many others. Fellow host Rob Heel had a chance to fish with Marlin for the elusive muskie.
Oh, fish! Down, down, down. Bingo! Buddy. Yes, sir! Woo! Yes, sir!
Nicely done, guys.
That is a beautiful muskie.
Woo!
Marlin has a wealth of knowledge and is an extremely passionate guide. He has some thoughts on this unprecedented season.
Okay, so when I was first told we were going to do a smallmouth show in late July, I was ready for low, clear, warm water, and it's really been an unprecedented year of rainfall here in New Brunswick. So we're dealing with quite the contrary here. We're dealing with dirty water, high, fast flows. I'll never complain about rain. Rain's always a good thing versus a drought. It may make things a little bit tougher. Drifting in the boat today, we're gonna have to contend with that fast current. The anglers are gonna have to contend with the dirtier water. We're gonna probably be throwing some big streamers, sink tips, almost like spring fishing, really, almost like the pre-spawn fishing we get here in New Brunswick, which is also phenomenal. I'm pretty confident though, we'll find the fish. We're gonna put some nice ones in the boat today.
So with the high water and ever-changing water temps, we began to hit the banks in search of these feisty fish. Although weather didn't seem to be on our side, it did not take very long to hook up.
Happy birthday, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, my daughter already sang me my birthday song this morning.
Oh, perfect.
That's fun.
Oh, there you go.
That looked like a nice, finally, a little bit bigger of a hit there. Oh,
there
yeah.
you go, buddy.
There's a nice fish there. Well, We may get one into the net for our first fish. That fly basically hit.
Oh, yes, sir. Gotta love them.
Gotta love them.
There you go, buddy.
Nicely
Yes, sir.
done,
On the
buddy.
board. Well done, sir.
Right on.
That's what we're looking for up here, too.
Yeah, beautiful.
That's quality, man. That's what we're here for.
You got it. There. Let's take that out. Wow. That's a beauty fish. With a little rain, with a little sun.
We got it done. As morning passed, clouds began to part. Marlin is confident in the stretch of river as he calls it the land of giants, and for good reason.
I mean, this is the land of the giants, so I'm prepared to spend most of our time up here.
Beautiful. I'm with you.
The thing is, it's gonna clear up here first,
Right.
right? So that's also how I'm looking at it.
Being upriver, theoretically, the muddy, turned up water should clear here first. So with that in mind, we began to move upriver in search of clear water.
So we've got this big flow, as Marlon was telling us, and now that the sun's out a little bit, we can see that the water is pretty churned up. And so we're hitting the banks right along the edge for these smallmouth, and what you want to do on that is try to just find the clear water, and the clear water is that shallower stuff over there by the edge. Oh, there's one. Just as we were going to change it over to a clouser,
We got an answer.
we got an answer. No, you don't change that fly yet. And this one I don't think is as big as the last one, but it's got
Do they ever fight in this current?
Do they ever?
Strong, strong river fish.
Yeah. See, it's...
And what are you using, a 7-weight?
Yeah,
Well, that's a heck of a bend in her. Nice job, buddy.
not bad. Beautiful. Thank you, sir.
Well, if you lived your life on a treadmill, that's kind of,
That's
what
kinda-
these fish are doing all the time.
Right? When you're coming out on the river and you've tried to work out a plan the night before, the best thing is to drop that plan. The plan is to have no plan when you come out to the river. And it sounds silly, but once you get out here and someone that your buddies were saying that the water was perfect clarity, you get out here and it's not. So you got to make sure you have so many different flies in your bucket, and small flies, big flies, even some trout flies if you're fishing for bass. And same thing for if you're fishing for trout. Have some bass flies, have different flies, and until these things can talk, we have no idea what they want. So the plan is to have no plan and just adapt to what the conditions give you. We're finding that we are getting a few more hits now. These fish are quite sluggish, and what I've done, I put on a clouser, a little heavier, but I'm really slowing that fly and the presentation down. I'm just making a few little twitches with my rod tip, and as it's swinging through the current, and that seems to be getting them to strike. There's one.
There you go.
Well, not bad.
Better,
a little
sure.
bit better, yeah.
We'll take her.
That slow retrieve and that rod tip twitch has really made a difference.
His chin's all bloodied up from eating craws.
Right?
I'll net him for you.
Oh, okay.
You're right there. Might as well. Hey, not bad, eh?
Actually, that's
bigger than you thought.
Bigger than I thought.
Well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, check out his chin.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's
Being up on the bottom there.
Oh, that is
Yeah,
a
real
nice
fish.
Actually, that's a real nice fish. Wow.
I don't know if he's as heavy as the first one. No, I wouldn't say, but it's still
Oh,
2.5. I'd give him.
Yeah. Beat up a little bit though.
Yeah, he is.
The big purple and black Murdish minnow might work really well in here too. There's something about fishing in a river, isn't there?
I just love this kind of fishing. This is by far my favorite type of fishing is drifting, being on the oars, working with the angle. Especially it's working with the your angler on the front to read the water and kind of talking with each other. And so what I'll do here, I'll pull his nose up on our right now, that all look like real good water, and you'll have to be on your back end for that.
Okay.
We'll set us up to fish that bank real nice. Good distance here.
Yeah, it's perfect, buddy.
Okay.
There's one.
There you go. He's going up.
He's a fast one.
I thought he was going up there for sure.
Right?
Still a little stained up in here, eh?
A little bit.
That's all right.
It's good. It's a nice little fish.
Come here, mister. What's there? Fun fish. Pop you out of there. Thank you. All right, so everybody that's fished in my boat or knows me knows that I'm borderline obsessive with hook sharpness. You know, stopping all the time, just keeping it's a big knife sharpening stone. You can use a skate sharpening stone as well. Stopping to check your hook points, rubbing them on your fingers. If they're not catching, they're not sharp enough. So a few swipes with a stone like this, it's gonna dig into your fingernail. You know it's sharp enough. The other thing about that is that you're also checking your flies, sorting out the fibers, making sure they're swimming right. Sometimes we catch fish and things get moved around on the fly. That's gonna make sure you're watching your knots, your materials, everything's moving right.
All right, a sharp hook we have.
Here we go.
Here's one.
There you go. Nice.
Oh, that was a scrappy little one.
Gotta love them.
Right? Well, this is the first fish after we just got the hook sharpened, and obviously that worked.
There you go.
After the release of this fish, the action really began to turn on. Fish after fish, we had an excellent afternoon on the mighty St. John River.
Yeah,
There's one.
there you go.
I think that's a nice one right there. There's one.
There you go. There we go.
Thanks, pal. Oh, there's one. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, he missed it. No, he didn't. Did he take it? No, he's got it.
Got it. Nice, buddy.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, yes, sir.
That's a biggie.
You can bend them over. That might make life
I'll see
easier.
if I can.
Yeah, nice, buddy. Nice maneuver.
We found a nice little bay in here, and we've really hit a few nice smallmouth. And I'm just trying to get this guy a little bit closer to marlin. Boy, they've got some power. This is prime time fishing right here. Okay, well, no, don't force them.
Tough time.
He's getting tired, I think,
Yeah.
buddy. See if I can get him right
I'm
in
gonna
here.
put us in neutral here and gain some ground on him.
Okay. Here he comes.
We got him in the
Nice.
bag, buddy.
Beautiful, bud.
Well done.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Beautiful fish. Wow, and just
They got some
That's a-
power.
that's a. Whew. Gotta love the barbless hook. I wonder how big this is. How big would that be?
He's got to be 3.5, 4 for sure.
I mean,
all
how
day.
many
Like,
inches do you think?
oh, I'd say 18, 19. He's up there.
He's up there,
Yeah.
yeah. What a great day. Marlon took us up even farther up the river where we just found some fantastic bass. Lots of fish. Nothing on top today, but tomorrow I think that's our goal.
We headed back to the lodgings this week, the Amsterdam Inn, a clean and modern facility. Comfortable rooms and grounds with a terrific restaurant on premise. The location couldn't have been better for our fishing week, as we were only a 30-minute drive to our river access point. We woke up to a foggy St. John River. You can't beat the beauty of mornings on the river. Today, we are not disappointed.
New day today and beautiful day, nice sunshine. Water's still a little off colored, but yesterday the fish showed that they wanted to eat. So we are gonna try top water today and see if we can bust a few on the top.
What a difference a day makes. Flows seemed to have dropped and the fish began to wake up and look up.
He's down. He's got to be down a foot. Because we weren't even seeing those rocks yesterday.
No, not at all.
Right?
Right.
We just saw the rapids. Just saw the current coming off them. There you go. That's nice. That's a nice hit.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Nice.
Nice. Wow, nice. Just that may be a net if you could.
Yeah, no problemo.
It's just
Nice, buddy. That's fatty.
that's a fatty.
Quality.
Thank you,
Quality.
sir.
Cloud cover coming in. I love it.
Thanks, buddy.
This river is virtually untouched, and there is good water everywhere, and always a chance of connecting with a nice smallmouth. We saw one, maybe two boats during our stay. Maybe that's what makes this river so special.
There you go. That's a nice one.
That's a nice one. Well, that's a really nice one. Wow.
I'll drop anchor.
These are powerful bass. Look how chunky that is. Well, pretty successful here in smallmouth paradise, and we got quite a few hits on the surface, and lost a couple, but landed a couple. But we're gonna go back up, try a streamer, see if the streamer bites on right now.
A lot of stuff going on out here. I'd just dead drift to really let that thing get down there. There's gotta be some fish out here on this stuff. I don't know if we're making a big enough footprint out in this with the dirtier water, you know what I mean?
Right.
To me, this is big. This is where you bring out the big streamers. At least right now in the dirtier water. And just crack the code on the real big girls, eh? That's all I care about now is cracking the code on these.
Yeah, on these big guys.
Trying to find the big girls.
And that's exactly what we began to try, cracking the code to find the bigger smallmouth.
Sean?
Yep. That was a slow hit.
Yeah, they're slowed down for sure.
Yeah. I wasn't
Need to work for them a bit harder here. It looks like good fish though.
I think so. Don't think it's one of the bigger ones though.
No.
Oh.
All right, well, with this stained water, one of my thoughts is we just want some bigger flies, almost striper or pike size flies. And the darker colors in dirty water are always going to stand out. Contrary to popular belief, bright flies in dirty water, to me are you know, almost doing yourself a disservice, as there's really no light penetration down there. So I'm looking for my blacks, you know, something that's going to leave a big footprint out there, very big, very leachy. You know, purples as well, whites and purples. I tend to try to stay away from, you know, the brighter chartreuses and things like that really aren't going to show up too much in the turbidity.
We're chucking some big flies here. We've got some big half musky, half musky, half bass. And these things are really heavy. Plus I got a lead weight. And what you want to do, I'm back casting right now. And to get some extra power, what you're looking to do is when you're casting this way, make sure you transfer your weight from your left side to your right side. And what that does is that gives you a little bit of extra power. And I'll just do that again. So when I cast, it's almost like a golf swing where you transfer to your left and you transfer to your right. Transfer to your left, transfer to your right. So that way you're able to use some of these bigger muscles right here to get some extra power to get that fly out a little easier for you.
Up until this point, we have been targeting riverbank structures, as that's where the clear, warmer water has been. Back eddies, points, current seams, foam lines. But as the flow dropped, the mid-river structure began to reveal herself and warm up. And we began to think that the fish are transitioning to these spots. Spots such as shoals and mid-river boulders, rock structures.
I personally think what's going on, like we were talking earlier, they're in a transition.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I doubt they were out of, like that current yesterday was a lot faster.
Big time.
And it's been, you know, I feel like these fish are probably going to push out onto some of this stuff. And hopefully this only, you know, gets better. Well, there's, you know, 3, 4, 5 of these on the way up. So we'll
Fish on.
There you go. Nice, buddy. That's a good pass, dude.
That's a good, yeah.
And he just chucked a craw out of his mouth.
Did he?
Yeah, I seen it fly. Here. Nice. That's what we need. Yeah, buddy.
Nice, buddy.
Well done.
Whoa.
Teamwork. He's a good 3.5.
Yeah, look at his tail.
Yeah.
We've moved out to more of the middle, and we've got a couple islands here. It's been really slow at the bank, and I think what's happening is that the water's warming up. And I think they're pushing out into the middle now onto these islands and feeding out here. So we just hit a couple really nice ones, and I think this is a little bit, we're in a transition phase with the way the temps are with the water. So it's always the temperature of the water that makes or breaks your day out here.
We really, again, like hammering the point home, we had an unprecedented raise in water levels for July. Seeing flows that I've just never seen and water levels I've never seen before. You know, we cashed in yesterday, hitting some of the calmer water on the banks. I think that flow and that turbidity had the fish pushed into the calmer water on the banks. As this water's dropping though, you know, the bite slowed down a bit. And my thoughts were that some of these fish were going to push out into some of this mid-river structure. You know, we've got these big rock piles, these big rock formations out in the middle of the river that are creating big eddies, slack spots out here that we're now able to fish. And I think the fish are able to push off and hold against. These fish love crayfish out here, and that's where they are. They're out on these big rocks. So we're kind of cashing in on that bite right now. Hopefully it continues, and hopefully we keep sizing up.
Fish on.
There you go. Oh, nice fish, buddy. Nice fish. Keep him pinned. Nice job, man.
Right on, eh?
Not ready yet. Almost. Next one. We got him. Yes, sir. Right on. Chunky one.
Chunky one also.
Oh, dude, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yes, sir.
What a shot on that, eh? Adam.
Right on, buddy.
As the day went on, the mid-river structure fishing slowed down.
Yeah, these guys look like I think they've moved on. Nothing around the shoals anymore.
So we reverted to working the banks. It is important to be versatile and always be willing to change your targets. If one thing isn't working anymore, try something different. Or in this case, go back to what was working before.
And then we'll see what we can get in here. This is the spot, man. Good one. Nice fish. There's a good sized fish here. Wow. Yeah.
And that.
Yeah, probably.
Right on.
Oh, brother.
That was pretty perfect timing, right? He wanted to be on TV, that one.
Right?
This is my moment. This is my big moment. Right on. Little whippersnapper.
It looks beautiful in here, buddy.
Where's one?
This guy's got some girth to him.
They have to go around us.
Just came right out of nowhere and just hit just as it was coming to the surface, and I was about to make another cast. And I didn't think he hit it. Fat body on him right there. Wow.
Yes, sir. Oh, that's a heavy fish.
That's
man.
yeah.
Well done, dude.
Wow. That's just when he came out. When he came out of the water. Wow. There we are. Wow. Easy boy. Look at the size of that belly. Wow, look at that thing. Right?
Well done, buddy.
Whew. Yeah. Saw that whole thing happen. That was awesome. And that's probably the heaviest fish. That was got to be close to 4.5.
For sure.
Yeah, we found a new spot and we got some great little bays that they're sitting in here, and this is smallmouth heaven. What a great day. Fantastic weather we had today, and we got some great topwater shots. Tomorrow looks as good or even better, so I think we're even gonna have a better day.
Day 3, our earliest morning yet. We wanted to make sure we weren't missing any early morning bites. We wanted to be on the water and ready if anything happened. Plus, the visuals were outstanding.
Well, we got out here pretty early today. It's around, 6 o'clock, I think, this morning. We're gonna see if we can get the early morning bite. Should be a fun day.
There you go.
Stung him. Nice. Well, first one on top water this morning. First one that we stung anyway. All right, buddy. Nice small guy to start with.
tight here, so when we hit this little cut, you're
Nice.
in perfect position.
A little mud flow there, eh?
There you go.
I was looking down again on that one. Come here, buddy. You.
Gotta be something sitting there. There you go.
Little guy. Hanging out by a little feeder stream.
Yeah, I can grab him for you if you want.
The topwater bite unfortunately was not hot, and we were on a mission to find a big fish. We felt switching back to big streamers was the answer.
Oh, there's one. Feels a little, maybe better. Can't seem to raise this guy. Yeah, well, not bad fish, actually. Not.
Yeah, not bad at all, that one.
No, a little bit bigger. Wow, that's a nice fish. We got a few on the top water, but it's a little bit slow this morning, so we went underneath and probably about fourth cast with the purple and black. Nice fish for there. So, and we're in a nice pool here also. So I think we got some big boys we can play with right in here. We're hoping.
Pull us in here.
A little bit more foam on the water this morning.
Yeah.
There's one.
There you
Little,
go.
I think it's a little guy. And again, maybe not. Yeah, not bad. Lifted that right over the. Come here, buddy.
Turn it on now. I wouldn't call that sluggish.
No. Yeah,
Oh, nice.
that's a nice bass.
I got a net for you, buddy.
This is a nice fish here. We just hit one of these bays and
We're good.
it just trying to get this thing so we can maneuver around some rocks and into the net. Beautiful.
Right on, buddy.
Right on.
Nice fish.
I'll grab that.
That's the Kavorkin ring.
That's-
That's it again on camera. Really nice fish, dude. Well done, Jeff.
Thanks, buddy. Can I give you that? Wow.
Hang it
Wow.
in there.
Right on.
Nice fish, dude.
Thanks, pal. There we go, buddy.
Nice shot. Well done, man. All right, so we're at the midway point of day 3 here, fishing, you know, the same stretch of river, and we've definitely proven that New Brunswick has great numbers of great smallmouth. You know, our average fish has probably been in the 2.5 to 3 pound range. I think we've touched a few in that 4 pound range. You know, really what we're trying to do at this point is size up. We're trying to see if we can't find that next class of fish. Sometimes that might mean catching less fish. You know, and we're just going to keep experimenting until maybe we find the secret sauce that makes that happen, whether it's a bigger fly, going onto the surface, trying different water, that sort of thing. We're just going to keep poking around and, you know, we're ready to maybe sacrifice those numbers for the size.
Nonetheless, these fish fight hard. It is incomparable how hard these river bass fight in comparison to a lake bass. And this river is stacked with lots of smallmouth that will keep you busy all day long.
You on there? Oh, yeah. More quality, more action.
More action.
Gotta love it.
Whoa, 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 whoa. And that, whoa, I think he saw you, pal.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't think you liked it. Oh. Oh. There we go.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a little chunkier, not the length, but he looks like he's been eating well. Healthier looking fish
Yeah.
for sure.
Perfect.
Come on.
That's our big boy. Oh, that was a big boil there.
Got him?
Yep.
After a couple more cookie cutter fish, we decided to try another stretch of river to try something different, in hopes of finding bigger fish. We continued with our plan using big flies to find big fish.
Fish?
Fish.
There you go.
Nice bass here.
Yeah, sir. Nettable?
I don't think
No, you
so.
got it?
I think it's a medium-ish.
Okay.
On the big musky fly. It's almost the same size as the fly.
A little chunkier.
Yeah.
That's what I was hoping for here. Was we would contact some healthier looking fish, and so far.
Yeah, it is chunky, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's good. So we just got a nice smaller bass there, but good and fat. But this is heavy, this fly here. And what I've got a 350 grain depth charge sink tip on this, and this is really heavy to cast, even though I do have a 9 weight. So to save your shoulder, what you may want to do is to load it in the water behind you and then send it out forward. What that does, that just helps everything with your shoulders and your arms and your wrists. I'll do that again. You keep a little of the line out, and as you're casting back, release a little line. As soon as it hits the water, do not let it get into and below the water level at all. As soon as it hits the water, then you can send it out, and that's going to really help on your shoulder and anything that's hurting in your elbows or something like that. There's one.
There you go.
There's a good fish.
Nice.
That was a hard hit in these fast rapids here.
That one that come and chase it was moving.
Right? We've had a bunch just chasing the... There it is.
Nice catch, eh?
Nice fish. Beautiful.
Nice. That's healthy. We're getting there, eh?
Yeah.
We're getting better.
Oh, took out part of the fly. Getting there.
Yeah, still cookie, but chunky.
Chunky.
These fish are eating way better, way healthier.
Beautiful. We're connecting with quite a few bass in this faster water here. It is a little bit slower in front of me here, just a little eddy, but you can see right through here, these things are on the feed, and when they're on the feed, they are in this faster water. They're darting in and out of the fast water for some of the food that's flowing down here. And Marlon's on the jet boat here, maneuvering us through. We're we're working as a team, seeing what we can do. And you have somewhat of a short window while they're feeding in this fast wind, in this fast, oh, there was a hit there in this fast water. So, oh, he was again. And so you got to just keep fishing, keep your fly.
There you go.
Oh, he was right there. Keep your fly in the water as long as you can, because the bite will stop in this fast water.
When you're fishing this fast stuff, there's really not a trolling motor or a set of oars, or really an anchor that I want to pull up and down all day that's going to hold us in this. So we're utilizing the jet rig right here and working the main motor. Basically, I've got us nose into the current, into the faster stuff, and Jeff is into a real nice fish right now, working that seam. So a little bit of teamwork involved in this.
You got it, buddy. I don't think it's as big. It's
No,
just
I
the
don't think so
current.
too. He's just full of piss and vinegar, and he's getting you in that current.
You almost have to use two hands on the rod here, getting it in this current. All right, I'll see if I can bring them back.
Gotta love it. Thanks, buddy.
Awesome, buddy. Thank you, sir. Got him. Nice little guy. When you're working on the fundamentals for fly fishing, such as wherever you point your rod tip, that's where the fly is going to go, etc. There's three ways of really trying to get that ingrained into your mind and body. And the first way is practice. Second way is practice. And the third way, you guessed it, is practice. So there's lots of practice involved when you're working the fundamentals. But when it comes to feel, there's a lot of different ways of getting feel. Three main ones. One, very light grip here. You don't want to be clenching it too much. I liken that to, let's say, Tiger Woods on the last hole of the Masters. If he's putting on the last hole to win the tournament, he's not gripping that putter grip at all, and you shouldn't be doing the same thing with this. And second of all also is relax your shoulders. That also gives you a little bit of feel. Same kind of thing, no tension in your upper body. But the main way to gain feel is to watch your back cast. Because what happens when you watch your back cast is that your mind is beginning to calculate how much energy it took for your hand to throw that fly back, and that it's also watching and realizing how long it's taking that fly line to finish its loop. So if you can, when you're practicing, and even when you're out here fishing, make sure you're always watching your back cast. We know wherever we point the rod tip, that's where the fly is going to go. And right now, we're not trying to put it on the nose of a brown trout. We're just trying to put it into a 3-foot bucket. So get into a habit of watching your back cast, because that's the most important part. And that should help you gain a little bit more feel when you're out here on the river. You can tell just a little change in the weather.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that breeze getting a little cooler when it comes through.
There's a fish, little guy. Actually not a bad little fish. Wow. Well, this guy's putting a bend in this rod, isn't he? Oh. Chunky. Monkey.
Yeah, really. That's quality right there. And some gut on them.
The old crayfish. I'll give you like 3 wishes. Just get me out of here. As the weather began to roll in, we decided to get off the water as thunder and lightning were in the forecast. Our final day fishing the St. John River. As our adventure comes to an end, we couldn't be happier with how things were going. Today, I invited Marlon to pick his rod up and join in. Got a beautiful day today, and the watercolor, actually for the last couple of days, has turned nice and a little bit clear. So these fish, I think, are finally getting a chance to adjust to the different stain of the water. In fact, no stain to the water, so hopefully that turns them on. Fly is showing up pretty nice in the water.
Oh yeah, we're looking much better than we were.
Yeah.
We'll let that get down too.
I'll try a few different things, keep changing.
see if we can find the right key to these bigger guys.
Here's the setup we used this week. We used 7-weight rods when targeting smallmouth, paired to a mid-arbor reel with weight-forward floating lines, but when we felt like we were in prime musky water, we used 9-weight rods in case we connected with the elusive predator. Large arbor reels paired with an intermediate sinking line is what we used to get the fly down. We use musky flies, which the bass will hit happily, larger streamers, especially in a purple and black combo, lots of clouser patterns in an array of colors, and especially some large crayfish patterns. These all work terrific for us.
First fish on. Feels pretty good. Hard to say. I think it's, that's no, just a little guy. Well,
We're on board though.
We're on board.
Getting something started, lighting the fire.
There we are. Let go. Well, they're eating crays, as you can see. There you go. Oh, a nice fish there, Marlin. Right on.
Yeah, he hammered it.
Isn't that the fly that you've caught everything on?
Real nice one, buddy. Nice. Yeah, this I was saying. I've caught just about every species that swims
here
in New Brunswick and beyond on this fly. Oh, come here. That's a good fish. I want him.
Nice
Thank
fish.
you. Nice, buddy.
Oh, right on, buddy.
Right on, buddy. Good start, eh?
I know.
Beautiful smallie on the perch pattern. Some little lead eyes getting down. We see where Jeff was just saying they're feeding on craws. I think we can still upsize, but nice way to start the day.
Yeah.
And a healthy looking fish as well.
So they're beginning to feed, which is great. Just had I had one on and had the crayfish came right out of his mouth here. So we know they're eating crays. Marlin just had a really nice one. And so I think we're coming into another little bay. So I think we've hit a good day. Obviously some feeding fish.
Well, if we're going big, hopefully we are avoiding, more of the small guys. That's kind of our game plan.
Yeah.
So if we're not getting all the hits, that's fine. Oh, got him. Good fish, good fish.
Is that?
As soon as it lit. Is he? I don't know. We're gonna find out. Very nice, actually. Oh, come here. There we go. That's quality. That's heavier. Oh,
That's nice. That's a nice fish, buddy.
It is, buddy. As soon as that thing hit, too. Nice. There's a nice New Brunswick smallie. Any craws in there? Not that we're seeing. Look at that.
Nice.
Fly came right out. You get him over here for a release. Well, that's the stuff we're looking for today, boys. Big ones on the feed. Yes.
Right on, buddy.
Fist pump. Yeah, I was moving that real quick and I just watching those other fish move. So I don't know. Maybe the pattern is there is no pattern.
Plan is to have no plan.
There he is. Wee fella. Well, he's not bad, he's just not big. Just not huge. quality though.
That's quality though.
Yeah, absolutely, eh? I'll take that all day. Yes, sir.
Nice. We're out, actually, we've been pushed more out to the middle here. Today, the water is really noticeably lower. We've been fishing all this around the banks, and it's, we've had about 3 to 4 feet around the banks, and now there's only about maybe 1.5 feet left. So I think that's pushed the fish out here. We're in the middle column. We've got a little bit deeper, well, actually a lot deeper water, and we're hoping that they're all stacked up here. We've got a couple. I'm throwing a clouser. I may switch over now to a crayfish in a minute. Yeah, just a little purple-black clouser.
Nice.
I wonder if they're stacked up in these spots right here. There's
That could be, yeah. There you go.
That's a better one too.
Atta boy. Wait for that.
The power of the clouser.
Yeah, you cannot beat it, can you? If I had, that might be one of the.
This is a nice quality fish. I think what's happened is that, buddy, we got them stacked in here. This is
In these little pools.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and this could be crayfish territory too.
I agree. Giving the run to you. Nice, buddy. Really nice.
Yeah. Oh, see all the crayfish.
Oh yeah, just coming out of them.
See if I can get him up to you, buddy. He's got a lot
got
of
some
weight to
power.
this guy.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Oh, that's a heavy one. Yes, sir. We're
All
upsizing.
right. We are upsizing. Thanks, buddy.
Well done, dude.
Wow. Wow. That's a nice fish. As impressive as this river is, our guide Marlon Prince is even more impressive on his knowledge of this great smallmouth paradise.
Well, I'd say most people know me for muskie fishing, whether it be on the fly or with traditional gear. A lot of people aren't aware that I start my season with sturgeon fishing. I do Atlantic salmon, and smallmouth bass really from about mid-May right till the end. I mix in the smallmouth throughout the summer as well. So as a guide, when I'm approached by new clients, my number one goal is to work with them to figure out how they'd like to fish. What's their perfect day on the water? Whether that's spin fishing for bass in a lake, or as we're showing on this trip and highlighting, smallmouth bass in fast-moving water, almost like Montana-style drift boat stuff. Do they want a shore lunch? Are they looking for the hotel experience, or do they want me to set up camp and tent and build them a fire for the night? I offer all that kind of stuff. From A to Z, I think New Brunswick really offers it. At the end of the day, it's about the resource and what it offers. And as you guys have seen here today, we've only touched a sliver of what the St. John River and New Brunswick bass fishing has to offer. As I have transitioned into full-time guiding, my schedule has gotten busier and busier, which is just great. So for those people that want specific dates or are planning a vacation, I really wouldn't wait till the last minute. I would try to book about a year in advance, or at least during the winter, and I can probably accommodate your needs.
Wow, what an incredible trip we've had this week on the St. John River with Marlon Prince. This is an absolute playground for smallmouth bass. Quality fish everywhere. For more information on this show and other shows like this, you can visit us at thenewflyfisher.com or on our YouTube channel. And until then, keep fishing.
The New Fly Fisher is supported by Tourism New Brunswick, Scientific Anglers, Trout Unlimited, WeatherTech Canada,